Erev Tov Rabotai, we are continuing with our Mishna Yomi, Masechet Yevamot. We are up to Perek Yud Gimel, Mishnah Yud. Today's Mishnayot should be Leilun Nishmat, Neria ben Svetlana, Ranbayev Eliyahu ben Burcha Yisrael, ben Chana bat Miriam, Menuchatam began Eden, Amen, and Avdi ben Chaim Nachaim, with the Refuah Shelemav, Daniel Shalom ben Rosa, and Mariana Miriam Chaya bat Tamara betor Shach Ulei Yisrael. This Mishnah continues the discussion of the previous Mishnah and now takes up a case where one wife was biblically married to the brother who died and the other was only rabbinically married to him. Pikachat v'chereshet, if he was married to two wives, a normal wife whose marriage was therefore biblical and a deaf mute whose marriage was only rabbinic, and he died, so that they both now fall to his brother for Yibum. The law is as follows. Ba Yavam al Pikachat, if the Yavam first cohabited, performed Yibum with the normal wife, the Chazar uba lechereshet, and then cohabited with the deaf mute, or sheba achiv lechereshet, or his brother cohabited with the deaf mute after the Yavam performed Yibum with the normal wife, lo pasarat pikachat, he did not disqualify the normal wife from staying married to the Yavam, since the normal wife had a biblical marriage with the brother who died. Her Yibum was biblically valid and it ended any Yibum bond with both wives. Cohabiting with a deaf mute afterward is therefore not an act of Yibum and cannot forbid the normal wife. However, Ba Yavam al Chereshet v'Chazar uba Pikachat, if the Yavam first performed Yibum with the deaf mute and then cohabited with the normal wife, or Sheba Achiv al Pikachat, or his brother then cohabited with the normal wife, Pasal et Chereshet, he disqualified the deaf mute from staying married to the Yavam, meaning whoever cohabited with the normal wife, whether the brother or the Yavam himself, prohibited the deaf mute to the Yavam. Since the deaf mute's marriage and Yibum were only by rabbinic law, when the Yavam cohabited with her, he did not fulfill the biblical Yibum obligation he has with the normal wife. Therefore, when he or his brother later cohabited with the normal wife, he actually fulfilled the biblical Yibum obligation with her, and she became his full wife. Since both wives have now been acquired through Yibum, the deaf mute rabbinically and the normal wife biblically, they are both prohibited, and the deaf mute is now forbidden to remain married to the Yavam. The reason being because of the prohibition against building two houses, acquiring two wives in Yibum. And this prohibition applies to all the brothers. And that is the end of Mishnah Yud. Mishnah Yud Aleph continues a discussion of the last two Mishnayot with another case of two wives, one of whom was biblically married and the other was only rabbinically married. Gedolah Uktana, if he married two wives, an adult whose marriage was biblical and an underage orphan girl whose marriage was only rabbinic, and he died, so that they both now fall to his brothers for Yibum, the law is as follows. Ba Yavam ala Gedolah, if the Yavam cohabited with the adult wife, the Chazar uba laktana, then cohabited with the underage girl, or Sheba achiv laktana, or his brother then cohabited with the underage girl, lo pasal et Gedolah, he did not disqualify the adult wife from staying married to the Yavam, since the adult wife had a biblical marriage, her Yibum was biblically valid, and it ended the Yibum bond to both wives. The cohabitation with the underage wife was therefore not a Yibum act, and does not forbid the adult wife. However, Ba Yavam al Aktana v'Chazar uba Gedolah, if the Yavam first cohabited with the underage girl or rabbinic Yibum, and then cohabited with the adult wife, or Sheba Achiv al Gedolah, or his brother then cohabited with the adult wife, Pasal et Aktana, he disqualified the underage girl, meaning whoever cohabited with the adult, whether the brother or the Yavam himself, disqualified the underage girl from staying married to the Yavam. Since the girl's marriage and Yibum were only rabbinic, when the Yavam cohabited with her, he did not fulfill the biblical Yibum obligation he had with the adult wife. Therefore, when he or his brother later cohabited with the adult wife, he actually fulfilled the biblical Yibum obligation with her, and she became his wife. Since both women have now become wives through Yibum, the first biblically and the first rabbinically, and the second biblically, they are both prohibited, like we learned in the previous Mishnah, and even the underage wife is not forbidden to remain married to the Yavam. Now Rabbi Eliezer disputes this last ruling. Rabbi Elazar disputes this last ruling. Rabbi Elazar says, we do not allow the rabbinic Yibum of the underage girl to prohibit the adult wife from staying married to the Yavam. Instead, we teach the underage girl to make miyun with the Yavam. Her Yibum by the Yavam made her married to him rabbinically, just as she had been to her original husband. Therefore, just as she could have made miyun to him, so too she can make miyun to her Yavam, so that her marriage to the Yavam is erased retroactively. This means that he never legally performed Yibum with her. If so, he performed Yibum only with the adult wife, and he may therefore remain married to her. And the Rav does tell us, V'alacha ki Rabbi Eliezer, the Halacha does follow the opinion of Rabbi Elazar in our Mishnah's version, or Rabbi Eliezer in the language, in the text of the Rav. That is in Rabotai of today's Mishna Yomi. Baruch Adonai Leolam. Amen v'amen.